Hello everyone, welcome to our workshop. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to create something really nice, so I hope you're in a good mood. I'm not accepting the bad ones, so please put some signs like pluses into the comments so I can see that you can hear me well, see my screen, and we'll start our workshop for today. So I can see some hi. Hello everyone again. We as usually have some important kind of rules that we're using in our workshop. If you first time in our workshop, make sure that you subscribe to our channel because we have a lot of tutorials that you will be interested to watch, like interior architecture and different kind of lessons, tutorials, so I'm sure you will enjoy them. Okay, I can see some pluses, that's good. And the first question I can see already where I can get the models. So that's the next stuff that I'm going to talk about. So the today's scene you can find in the description to this video. There will be everything but plans, so you can use it, practice the same that I will show you today. Models free. Well, yeah, they are free. For the plans, I send the links into the description so you can find them or place for something else. Also, I added into description the links for textures, so make sure that you read it all, find them all, and use them all, or you can replace with your own. So about models, scene, textures, I think it's clear. If not, and if someone will ask in the future, you can always reply it, so everyone will find them. But anyway, I'm glad to see you here, and I have a little request for you. I know there will be a lot of questions from you during this workshop, but please keep it till the end of the this class and I will reply them all, okay? So I won't be distracted and the topic will be like clear, smooth, and everything will be good. So I won't distract and I won't break my ideas and topic during in some specific pause. Okay, so as I said, if you're new, you can subscribe to our channel, enjoy our tutorials. They are all free. We have a lot of information there, and we can start since I have a lot of pluses in here. So today we are going to create this interior, and by the way, my name is Irena Poliakova. If you don't know, so nice to meet you if you're first time in here. So we are going to do this interior. I already have the scene of this with camera and models, so we're going to work with lighting and materials. We have a lot of interesting materials, light setup, so I hope you will enjoy it. So let's get started. I'll open my 3ds Max. Oh, I'll better keep this picture in here, so I'll keep an eye on it. Ooh, this one is big one. Okay, here's my 3ds Max. I'm working in 2022. You have 2021, it's fine. If you have more earlier 3ds Max, I highly recommend you to update it because the newest version has a lot of new features, really cool features, especially for the modeling, so would be nice for you to use it. So here is our scene. As I said, you will have all this in, but not these plans. Everything else will be for you, so you can use it, practice, and train the lighting, materials, and everything. We are going to use first RDR map. We always, well, most of the cases we usually use RDR map. I'm going to use this ambient light for our scene with nice blue sky, so we'll got some blue shadows, and let's start it. So I need my render setup and single map, none. I need select Corona. For sure, first thing you should do is select render system as Corona. If you haven't installed it, you can get a demo version from official site or buy it, up to you. But I'm going to use this render system. So I will need maps, Corona and Corona bitmap. Okay, so next I need to select this RGR map from the folder. I have a billion of RGR maps in here, so I'll just type the name so it will be easier to find it. Yeah, here is it, and open it. I use 2K. Here you can see that you can download it 24K and any other sites. Better to use this type of the file, not EXR. So HDR, and you can select 2K is enough for interior because you don't see it, you just need light from it, so it will be more than enough. If you use bigger, it will take more resources of your computer, so up to you, but 2K is enough. Okay, I'll open material editor in case I will want to change somehow this map. I just drag it in here as instance, because if I'll do some changes in material editor, it will immediately apply in render setup. So okay, and now we can start interactive render in here. Okay, so two things that I want to immediately do: open render setup, lock the camera view for the render, because if I'll switch between the viewports, render will switch for them as well. If I lock this viewport, it won't switch and it will render all the time this window, and that's exactly what I want. Next, I want to turn off the interactive denoiser, because well, in here looks not too bad, but if you have like super small details, they will be like extremely blurred, and I don't really like it. So usually at the beginning I turn it off. If I will need it in the future, I always can turn it on. So I need tab performance and turn off the fast preview denoise. Okay, and now we can do some work in here. Well, basically even like that it looks fine. I already have some material on my old object, but to make sure that I will want to make the color darker, lighter, so I'll just create new material, apply it for the object, and we'll customize it. So I will need materials, Corona Legacy MTL. If you have more earlier version of Corona, I have Corona 8, they will be just Corona MTL without word legacy, but that's fine, the functions is all the same, so don't worry about it. I'll minimize it. So base material, usually I customize like around middle gray, it will be value 9. Okay, next I will need some reflection, because for the lighting is important to see how the reflection will go on your object, even if some of the object won't have like a lot of reflection. Anyway, all of the objects have some, even if some slight reflection, it will have it. So I will add it. I need level 1, and glossiness I will lower to 0.6. It will blur my reflection, otherwise it will be extremely glance. That's not what we need. And also I will change the reflection color to the middle gray, something like that would be nice, so it won't take a lot of light to your object. So that's the basic stuff for the base material. Next I will need to select them all, select all my objects in the scene. I will use Ctrl A to select them all and assign this material. Okay, didn't change much, just the color of the picture a little darker, that's fine. I'll go to the post with my tone mapping. I can increase some exposure if I want to, and I'll probably rotate a little bit my map, RGR map, so maybe I'll get some more nicer shadows, maybe not, we'll see. Maybe I'll keep it like that. So rotation in here, if you have more earlier version of Coronal, it will be somewhere in this area, but in the newest they move it in this part of the settings. So let's a bit rotate it. Oh, it's a bit lighter now, and a little more light from the side, and that's good. Okay, 100 is not bad as well. 150, 80, 200. Okay, 200 I don't really like already because it got me some yellow colors in here. That's not exactly what I want to. And yeah, if I rotate it more, it will be more warm colors, and I don't really want to. But well, let's try 300, and here is extremely strong light from the side, but not enough shadows in this area, so I'll back to 0, and there was some nicer, a little lighter, like 50 or 100. Yeah, 100 is not bad, maybe a little less. Yeah, nice blue color, we can work with that. Also, I'm using for the carpet hair and fur modifier, and it has its own material, so you can see that in different color. That's not exactly what I want to for now, so I can change it. I'll just need to select it. It's really hard sometimes to select it, but I'll try. Let me go to modify tab, so we'll see that I select the right one. Okay, here's it. I found it. It's somewhere in the edge of the carpet, so you can click, 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 or you can select from the list if you know the name, and the name is fur, so you can show everything, and it will show all the object in your scene. Well, here's with layers, but I can see fur in here, so you can select it, and it will be selected without any clicking in the viewport. So now I don't want to customize any parameters of the hair and fur material, so I'll do next. So it will be the same material as we use for all our objects. So I will need custom shader. Oh, it's already applying something. Okay, I'll just change to our base material, just drag into here, and now it should be fine. Yeah. So now it uses the same material that we are using, and it's quite nice. So what I'm missing with the light, I'll probably make it lighter. And I need some contrast, so I'll add it a little bit, 2 or 3. 3 looks good. So we can keep it, but don't set like 10, 6, 4. 4 is could be, but we don't need extremely strong contrast because it will be hard to work with and won't look super good. So I want to more visible shadows in here. Well, we can add some extra light outside, I think. Just a bit, not too strong, like slightly visible. I will need my creation tab, lights. Here I need to select Coronal Lights, and well, we can work with Coronal Sun. So just create something here, and yeah, for now it's like super strong, so I'll need modify tab to change intensity of it. It's super low. And also I want to change the color of the sun. I'm usually not using realistic, so I'll switch to direct input, and also select the color and make it extremely white, so no color for the sun. Okay, let me make more sun, probably more to the wall. So I'll go to move tool and move a little in here, and maybe higher, maybe a little less in here, or maybe more. Of course, we don't need that sharp sun, so I will definitely make it bigger, so the shadow and light will be more blurred, not that visible. But this shadows looks way better than it was before. Yeah, I think so. Let's check some lower, higher. Which one we like more? Yeah, probably a little higher. So I'll get some shadow in here. Let me check. Yeah, I think should be nice. Okay, let's try to increase the size of the sun. So I'm going to use this parameter size 10. Too much still, 20. Maybe a little more. Yeah, I think this one looks good, but still too much of intensity. Okay, let me make it a little less. Yeah, this looks great. Okay, I'll probably want to get rid a little of overexposure on the plan, so I can add in here new to the mapping setting. For example, filmic mapping. In the last version of Corona they have a lot of different type of high compression, so you can find in filmic mapping, in the advanced filmic, in the Rayhard highlight compression, so up to you which one you like. In the previous version I like the filmic mapping. Sometimes you should mix them to get the best results, so you want like increase one of the parameter extremely high, so you can add a little of the one parameter, a little of the another one, and it will mix and get the perfect results. So far I'll try to use filmic mapping. Here you can find highlight compression, and I'll just increase it a little bit, not too strong. Yeah, I think it's good. Maybe we will add some rich shadow. I love this parameter as well, not too strong too. Yeah, that looks good. So next I'm thinking about this area is a bit too dark, so usually for this kind of shots, photographers, because this image created from the real photography, so for this kind of shot, for this kind of interior, when you need to show some furniture, some specific objects in your scene, sometimes you should use like two light. For example, is this a real room with real light? There could be like some other room, for example, in the right side, and there comes some slight light, and this area will be more lighter, more smoother, and way little lighter. So if it's furniture shots from the photographer, they use some reflection, so the light comes to reflection and down to your object. So anyway, we will going to add some more a little light from the right side to make it more nicer. I'm not going to use another sun since we have only one window in here. So I'll just make the light inside of the room, but from the right side. Okay, let's create some coronal light. It should be enough. Some, no sphere. I will need rectangle, just small one. I think it will be enough. And make sure that this gizmos, wires of the light look to your object, not opposite side. So I need to rotate to a 180 degrees, and I'll move to the wall. Next, I'm going to modify tab. I'll use targeted because it's easier to move your light wherever you want. I'll select this target, and now you can see that whenever put the target, the light coming after them. So I'll just direct to the chair. Definitely no need that strong light, so I will reduce it. Okay, 30, 20, still a lot. 10 maybe will be, nah, still a lot. 5. Okay, let's see. Do we need to rotate it somewhere or not? Okay, let me create some region so we'll see just this area. It will render way faster when you use region, so you can do that. I just need some light in this area and it would be nice. I think that's enough. Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, and nice shadow in the inner side of the table. Some shadows in here, but still a lot of this intense, so maybe 4. Also, we can try to use directionally, so the light will be more targeted to your area which you want to light up. So you can increase it. Yeah, you can see that external lot of light on our wall, on our chair. That's not exactly what we need. So probably a little lighter, little lower. Okay, enough? I think that's enough. But probably, yeah, a bit too much. So I will lower even more. So it just needs slight light in here. Yeah, looks good. Next step. When you have interior with specific gamma, like you have like green interior, blue interior, in our case it's like orange interior, you should apply and change the base color to the main color. So definitely here's will be like orange, and from this point will be easier to customize the color of your objects, and you will see all the tones of your interior. So next step, we're going to apply this more or less color to all our interiors. So I'm going to open material editor. I'll move render in here. I'll make it bigger so you'll see more clearly details. And I need my base material. To make sure that you won't confuse any materials, you always can change the names in here, and you will sure that that's the right one and you won't apply to any other object. So let's customize some saturation value. I'm not sure if we're going to change the value. So far so good, maybe we'll see. But the colors should be way more intense. Don't be shy, just increase saturation till you will get the result that you will enjoy it. I need a lot of color, a lot, but not that red, that's too much. Hi guys who just joined, welcome. And yeah, actually this one is way better, almost like we have to get, and probably I will make it a little darker, just a bit. Oh, that's too much. Okay, do I need more color? Probably I do. Okay, let me compare. Almost. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. 7, there was 7 or 8, right? Actually, I like more 7, I think. Do I need more saturation? I don't want to add like extreme a lot, but not enough of saturation also will be not too good. Oh well, let's do something like 230. If we'll need some layer for it for the wall, we can change it, but I think we can go from this point to the next step. And the next step to make your work and interior in the best way. So the next stage will be the tone of your object. So the first one is the modeling, so you keep all your models into your scene, all the details, because if you won't put all the details, you won't get the shadows that you will need in the end. So fully modeling, then customize lighting in the gray material, then you apply the color of all your scene. If you not so sure, or if it's like super different colors, you can stay with the gray color and then go to the next step, which we are going to go. It's a tone colors, base colors of our object. So we will need some main colors like carpet, floor, chair, cabinet, plants. So we'll see the more or less all picture of our interiors. So I'm going to make a copy of base material. You can use Shift and just drag your material. And what we're going to start. So far we kind of have a color for our wall, so we can start with the floor, for example. Make sure that you select the new material, and now I can apply it. Well, for now it's the same material, it's the same color, so we need to customize it a little bit. Don't need that much saturation. Let me create some region so we'll see more details, and I need it to make darker and also more yellow, but not too much. Good, looks like not bad. Maybe a little more saturation. Yeah, I think it could be maybe a little lighter, maybe a little lower saturation, or maybe not. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, next I really want to change this carpet because it's extremely orange and it's not supposed to be like that. So I'll make another copy and select the carpet. So assign. I'll just make a copy from the floor. It doesn't really matter. All the reflection and stuff all the same. All we need is just change the color. But since it will be in the same tone, I think it will be fine. I'll just need to make less saturation, more yellow, maybe a little darker. Well, not that much of yellow, definitely. Saturation where I wanna go more. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Also, I can apply the same material for the fur, so I need to select it again. I can select from the list fur, okay, and just change its material inherent fur. So just drag in here. Hey, I said drag it. Okay, instance. Okay, we will change the main material of the fur a little later, like in the very beginning, and not beginning. Okay, let's move on. I'll make light material for the legs of the armchair, of the table. So another copy. I just need to select it. It's a group, so don't apply new material for the whole object because here will be like armchair or pillows and stuff. So I need to open it. I have in shortcut, I can use it, but in the menu you can find it here, group open. Now I need to select it. It's one object, so one click and you already selected. Assign. Also the same I'll do with the table. It also the group, so I need to open it. Select. Assign. Okay. Now we just need to make it lighter, way lighter, almost white, but white doesn't mean that you should like drag this arrow into very white color, because the most white color that you should use in your scene is like 180, so I'll just make it lighter. Oh well, maybe not that strong. You can see like it's already light. I'll just need that much color, so I need to lower saturation. And you can see it's like it's super white already, and it's just value 111, so that's fine. Maybe even darker. I don't need that extremely light, so I think we'll be fine. Maybe a little to the... Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter. Oh, well, actually a little. So, a little more yellow color in here would be nice. Maybe even less of saturation. And I think that's enough. Is it? Yeah. So far so good. Okay. Next. I really want to change these ropes, but I'll do it probably a little later. I need some big stuff first and then little details to see the whole picture of your interior. Okay, so next copy of the material and I'll just apply it to the cabinet. We have different materials in here. You can see like the middle part is one material, the ropes is another material, another ropes is another material. So but it's kind of all the same and we don't need the extremely different details so far, I think. Well, maybe we'll see. But for now I will just apply material for the whole cabinet. Oh yeah, and I don't need that light. Okay, I need some color in here, definitely. Okay, maybe a little lighter. That, no, I need more color. More color would be nice. Maybe a bit more to the red color, so you need move your hue to the left. Color, color, color. Maybe a little less. No, that's too dark. And again we had 111, that's fine. I'm a little lower. Too pink? Yeah, I think it's too pink. I'll increase a little bit. And I think would be nicer. And more color. More color, less color. All the time, just when you move saturation, like it change also the value, it can change also the tone. So if you decrease or increase saturation, make sure that your tone of the object like the same as it was before, because it can change. So sometimes you need to move a little hue to the right, to the left, so be careful with that. Now I need to move to the red and even more. Oh yeah, that's better, I think. Maybe a little less saturation. Just a bit, just a bit. Okay, let's move on to the next. I want to make this face more lighter. I can use, well, I can use this material for example, but probably I will need to make it darker. I'll just select it for now and we'll see. Yeah, darker indeed. And more color. I mean saturation. Saturation. Oh yeah, that's way better. A little lower saturation. Saturation is nice. Yeah, okay, that's good. Next I will select all the plants and apply just some green material on them. Oh, a little cheating here. I have some displacement already applied on the plant. Okay, a little cheating will be here. Oh, that's fine. Anyway, I will show you how you can customize it. So I will need to make another copy. It doesn't matter which of material you're going to select, since we customize them all. So 1, 2, 3 and assign. Okay. So I need some green color, but not green green. We don't need this kind of green, we need something more yellowish green, and it will be nicer. And definitely we need lower saturation, value lower, and it will be way nicer. Oh, well, that actually could be maybe a little more to the yellow. Not so sure, but we can try. Oh yeah, this one is good. Okay, Also, I can apply some translucencies, so we'll got more lighter other side of the plants, and the light coming through and make the plants leaves very, very beautiful. And also I want to delete this displacement because it looks like super weird. The stems of the plant are extremely fat, and that's not exactly what I want to. Well, I can just delete it, right? Yeah, now that looks way better. So, no cheating. I'll make a copy of the diffuse color, apply to the translucency color, and add some translucency color. But the translucency color usually always lighter, always saturation higher, to make it more interesting. Okay, let's do that. So higher, higher, and you can see the other side of the plant, way lighter, way interesting, and looks kind of cool. So I need to maybe even more lighter, right? Well, that's probably too much, but saturation I want even more. I love saturation. Okay, enough? Maybe a little darker. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't think that we need to lift up the amount of translucency, because so far it looks quite nice, not too strong, not too low, but if I increase it, you will see how the translucency work, and definitely that's too much. Well, maybe 0.2, but no, even 0.2 is a lot. So the main, the first that we set was kind of fine. Okay. We also have some more red colors in here. It's like this vase and the seat of the pillow, and also some colors for the pillows in armchair. So let's add some. I was looking at the cup, maybe there should be some more red color as well, but no, maybe even more orange later. But let's do some red colors in here. Okay, I'll just make a copy of the base material because this is the one is closer to what I want to get. So I need the pillow and probably the vase. Well, the best to assign different materials, so you won't confuse in the future when you start to customize main parameters of the material. But well, for now we can do that, I think. So let's add some. Wait, no, I want to to the left, more red, and also I want to make it darker. And well, yeah, probably we need to separate this material because I don't need that reflection on the pillow, but I need reflection on the vase. Okay, let's customize some color first, and then I'll separate them. So more or less will be the same that I want to get. Well, for the vase it's kind of already fine. Okay. I'll just look to this vase, and I want to increase glossiness. I can even make reflection color more lighter, so I will get more reflection in here. Maybe even more glossiness, so 0.8. Okay. But yeah, we don't need that sleek pillow. So I'll make a copy of this material, select just the pillow of the armchair, and assign new material. And I don't need reflection at all because we are going to use Falloff, and when you're using Falloff for fabrics, usually reflection no need at all. So assign, just need to customize more color to make it more red. Darker. Probably we will need to use diffuse level because I'm going like extremely low. Oh well, maybe not. Oh yeah, this color kind of good, maybe a little lighter. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, let's add some color for the pillow. Okay, well, for the round one, the color close to the floor, so I can select material from the floor, make a copy, select round pillow, assign it. I don't need reflection, and I'll need to change hue a little bit more to the left and less saturation. Maybe a little darker. Lift up saturation, and yeah, I think looks good. And now I can make another copy for next pillow, assign material, and make it lighter. Well, it could be so far be the same as the back pillow, but well, we'll do some difference because there are a lot of different colors on it, so we can't specifically make the colors that we need. So more or less in the gamma what we will use. So yeah, I think this is fine. And finally I can do the ropes for the armchair, for the table. Oh, and yeah, I think I can use this color. Well, let's try. Maybe we will change it a little bit, but I think it's in the main tone. So I'll make a copy of this material. And now I need to select all the ropes. So first I'll activate the 2-pan zoom so I can come closer with the camera. You can do that if you click on the plus, and here you can find 2-pan zoom mode, and out the same, just clicking here. I have it in the shortcut, so it will be easier and faster to make it. Okay, so let's back and assign new material. Yeah, actually pretty close, but should be darker, as I can see. Okay, so I'll make just value lower and probably a little more saturation. No, I don't want low saturation, I just want to make it lower. Value, I mean. So it will be darker. And I don't need that much reflection on it, so I can immediately change it. For example, glossiness 0.5 and probably darker reflection color. Yeah, that's more or less, because here was a lot of reflection that I didn't want to. Okay, let me check. Yep, kind of almost the same, maybe a little lighter, so probably 90 or something would be enough. Okay, we can try the same color for the cabinet ropes. I mean the dark one, the light one definitely will be the light one. If not, we can make a copy, assign it, and we'll see. So I need cabinet, it's a group, I need to open it. You can use menu or customize your shortcuts for this function. And I don't see what I'm selecting. Yeah, these ropes I need, assign, and yeah. Oh, actually this one should be light as well, and I make it as a one object. My bad. Okay, let me change it. So I will need these two parts of the ropes. So this angle ropes, they will be lighter. Also the side ropes will be lighter, and the bottom ones will be darker. So I'll just need to select this one. Go to element, I just need to select them and detach. Non-permanent parameters in here, just okay. It will be other object. Now I can select this one. So if you're not sure what you're selecting, you can activate edges faces with F4, so you will see all the edges. And now I can attach and just select these ropes. Yeah, here just okay, and it will be one object. Now you can move it and you can see that it's one object, this one is another object. Now it will be easier to customize the material. Okay, Shift F to back to the frames and start interactive render again. So this one, yeah, as I suspect, too dark, so I need make a copy of the material for the ropes. They are selected, okay, and now I can assign it. Make it lighter, but not too much. Yeah, I think it's enough. And now we can customize color for the light rope. So another copy, select them. I'll select in pan zoom, will be easier. Go back, assign, and make it lighter, and less color. Well, that's probably a bit too much. And maybe a little more yellow color. Okay. Good. Maybe a little darker. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so as you can see, in general, our picture is already way more interesting than it was in the beginning. So now we can start more detailed work with materials. So we'll do with the same list, floor, carpet. Well, probably this one we already not need to customize. Legs for the armchair, also the ropes is kind of fine. We don't need much details for it, but for the all the pillars for the armchair definitely need. For the middle part of the cabinet definitely need. For the wood part of the cabinet definitely need, of course. Detailed plants, detailed the vases, and would be nice. Also we can create already glass material. We can start with that, with the main material of the object, so we can customize glass for this vase. I'll just make a new material since I just need default settings for it, and the easiest glass ever. So vase selected, assign, and we'll start. So black diffuse, level 1 reflection. No changes in here. Well, maybe we'll make reflection color darker, but we can do it later. And refraction, so it will become a glass. And also we have water inside, so we can select it also. Okay, here's it. It's object 011. I'll make a copy of the glass material. The parameters will be kind of almost the same, maybe a little different, but I want to separate it to make sure that everything will be nice. Okay, so we don't need that violet color for the vase, so we can add some color, main color of the glass, but you know, the diffuse is the color of the object, but for the glass we'll do in a little different way. So I need to select base material for the vase, the first one that I created, and I'll go lower. Here you can find the tab with volumetric and SSS, so I need to open it, and that's exactly will be the color of our glass. So here you can customize the color that you want to apply. Well, I can make some, we can start with that, that's fine. But you can see that no changes for the glass, and to make it more visible you need to increase the distance. So the lowest will be 1 and our glass will be extremely dark. For sure, we don't need that much, so I can lift it And you can see it's not more violet anymore, it's more yellow, like we customize the color of the glass. But probably I don't need that a lot of color, so lower saturation, well, maybe a little more. And yeah, actually that's enough. I don't need much details for this glass. It's like regular normal glass with some color will be enough. And for the water, well, actually we can apply the same color. I think it will be enough. So copy absorption color, go to water material, and now I need to find this tab again. Paste color with right click of the mouse button, and again some distance. Oh well, if you create some vases, like modeling vases and stuff, make sure if it's glassed, if you know that this vase will be glass, make sure that it has some thickness. If you look at my vase, it has some thickness. If you want to have some thickness, the refraction won't be correct. So for the vases should be thickness. For the water could not be, but the distance probably will be way more higher. Oh yeah, 200, a bit better, probably even more. I don't need like super dark water. Also for the water would be nice to change refraction IOR, so probably I'll set something like 2, and you can see the objects inside a little change. Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't want to customize a lot of stuff in here, so yeah, that's kind of good. And let's move on to the list that I already said. So we'll start with the floor. I need to select it. Yeah, I can use this tool, and it already highlight material which is for the floor. I can rename it floor. I can move it somewhere here so our materials won't distract me. For the floor, since I'm using floor generator, it's external plugin that you can install for the 3ds Max. It works with a pair with a multi-texture, so I need to find it, and you need to install it into your computer for your 3ds Max, the version that is correct for your version of 3ds Max. So multi-texture in the general maps, not OSL, in general. I need manage textures at bitmap, and I need to find all the planks. And the link for this specific plank you can find in the description. Is from CG Source, the guys who create this floor generator multi-texture. Also, they produce really cool quality of the textures, so we use it a lot, different kind of, and you can find in any specific task different kind of wood there, and the quality is extremely good. And the size of the texture also really high. So I need to plug in into diffuse color. Ooh yeah. And the color, not exactly what we need, right? So we need to customize it a little bit. To change the color, the best way is use just color correction, so I can drag in here and plug into between the map and diffuse color. Now I can make saturation lower and probably darker, because the color disappear and it's too light and we need it darker. So 0.8 maybe will be enough, maybe not, we'll see. Oh yeah. Okay, so probably lower saturation. Enough? Maybe a little more. And probably I'll make it even more darker, because too light still. Okay, what else I can do? I can... Well, actually, the texture is too strong. I don't need that strong texture, wooden texture on my floor. I need less visible, so we can actually mix it with the color. Yeah, I think it's too strong, as you can see. Yeah, so I'll go to material, and here you can find maps, diffuse, and now it's 100% of influence of this map. If you don't need and you want to mix it with diffuse color, you can lower this parameter, for example, like 50%, and there will be like 50% of the map and 50% of the color. And you can see that it's way more nice. Well, that's probably too much, so I'll increase it a little bit. So there will be more of the texture. Yes, 70 actually not bad, maybe 80. Nah, 80 is too much. I don't want these extremely dark points on my floor. So yeah, maybe more red colors. So I need to go back to color correction and just move hue a little to the left. So it'll be ooh, that's probably too much. Maybe not. Maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, actually, maybe a little lower saturation, just a bit. But the important things for the wooden material, you need to work hard with reflection. If you not work hard with reflection, your floor looks like I don't know, piece of paper, a piece of laminate or something, but it not looks like real wood. So if you want to make your floor, your wooden floor, like real wooden floor, you need to work hard with reflection. So that's the next step, and we're going to work with reflection. I'll just make a copy of the color correction, make it fully saturated. We worked with black and white maps on reflection, and now I can plug into reflect color. To see how the reflection works correctly, you can change the base color that we have now to the black one, so you will see just reflection, just how reflection works. To not change the color, because we use it, we mix it with the map, you can just lower the level diffuse to 0, and your material will be just black and you will see just reflection. And now I come closer to these details of the floor, and let's customize it hard. Well, kind of not bad, but we needed more visible wooden streaks. So I will need some curves. Color correction doesn't have curves, so I can use output map, plug into here between the color correction and reflection color. And now we have curves. So output tab, enable color map. Now we can work with curves. So I'll add point, make it Bezier smooth, so it will be super smooth, not just cornered. And now I can make it lighter, and we will see some wooden streaks in here. Curves can work a little slower sometimes, all depends on your computer. On some it will be slower, on some it will be faster, but anyway, have some patience. 3ds graphic always needs some patience, because a lot of accident could happen, and just don't freak out, just be calm, nice, and do your perfect 3D images. Okay, now we can see perfectly our wooden streaks, all the black areas in here, so the black color won't reflect, the light color will reflect. So as more you make map light, as more reflection it will get. So it's the same as we customize color in here, but instead of just color of reflection, which make for the wood like flat reflect, we use this map, and you can see the lightest part will be more reflected, the more gray will be less reflected, and the black won't reflect at all. So that's kind of cool instrument to create the perfect wood, and actually that's quite good. We can also make a copy. Sometimes it's buggy, No, that's fine. Sometimes when you make a copy of the output, the curves became like flat. In this case, better to delete this map and plug in another one and customize it from the beginning, but for now it works good, so I can just plug into reflect glossiness. Also, I can change a little in the material, so I will see all the nodes where they are plugged in, so I can click on the plus, and in new Corona you can hide unused nodes, and now we can see just used nodes, and it's kind of cool. So second output, you can see some streaks like now very visible, but probably we don't need that much. So first I can reduce a little bit influence of this map, because the black areas looks like not healthy, I might say, because it's like extremely dark color that can be like that for sure. So I need select material and reduce a little bit of this. Yeah, could be maybe even lighter, not so sure. Let's check, should we or not. But keep in mind that the main material, the main color will be lighter, so the reflection will be a little different, because we're customizing very dark, and the reflection will be extremely visible. When we'll apply the diffuse color, it will change. So maybe when we will apply diffuse color, we will customize more reflection. Oh yeah, that's not glossy floor I want, so no, I don't need that strong. Maybe this one I'll change for more contrasted, the map on reflection color, so it will be more nicer. Maybe a little lower, so it won't be that reflective, but oh yeah, actually maybe a bit too much. Okay, let's check how it looks with color, and we'll see do we need some changes or not. Okay, so back to material, level 1, and we'll see what we got. Actually, it's really nice. I love this little slight reflection. See, it's not that strong like on the black material, but looks, I think it's good. Maybe a little darker the glossiness output, just a bit to get rid too much of reflection here. So move tool just a little down, and I think would be nice. Wait, that's a bit too much. Just little slight details, like one move and it will change everything. So be careful to not get rid like fully of the reflection. But yeah, I think this one is nice. Okay, also I need these parts a light as well, because they are in the base color now. So let me back for it. I'll select this light material for the legs, and I just need to select those details. Yeah, 4 of them, that's good. I just apply this material for them, and yeah, all good. Okay, so next step, the carpet. Let's select our base material. Carpet. Well, the main thing for the carpet is find the perfect texture for it. I actually spent a lot of time for find the perfect one, but definitely and finally I found it. It's like just the main texture of the carpet. So you can find on the fabric sites where they selling carpets, they usually have some of them, of course. For example, the rug company has some carpet texture really good, some other size, but I'm going to use this one. Well, the size of it not too big, but I couldn't find another one, but well, let's go use this one. If this carpet would be like extremely close to the camera, this texture won't work because it will be super pixelated. So when your object like super close to the camera, make sure that you use big textures. So for example, if you have you're under 3500, so texture have to be at least 3500 for one side, but better even more. But if your object like too far, texture could be not that big. Okay, let's plug into diffuse color. Oh, and we don't have UVs. So I show my map on my carpet and it's not appear. That means that we need to customize it UVs. Well, I can apply some normal basic UUVV map and still I can see the texture. So yeah, I need to show it in my render again. And yeah, well, the size I think is fine. This one is high, the thickness of the carpet, so we don't see it at all. We don't need this parameter. In some other cases maybe you will need it, but for now, no need. The one thing I would change is rotation of this carpet, because as you can see, the direction of the texture is different, so I will rotate it. I can open a UV map, gizmo, rotate. Well, I don't see it in here, not too comfortable. Not too comfortable. Okay, I can do it in top view and just rotate, but make sure that you are on gizmo, because if you will be just on UVV map but you not select the gizmo, you will rotate just object, not the texture. So be careful with that. Well, in this case it won't be like critical, in some other it could be. And I don't see anything, but I think that's fine. That's enough. Enough? Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, let's customize some color, because it's too light, too violet. We need some more beige color. I will use my basic color correction, my general color correction. So I will need to make it darker. Okay, let's create some region here. Even more darker. Lower saturation. Color. Oh yeah, that's green color. We don't need. Maybe even more darker. That's enough. Maybe more saturation. Okay. Oh, it should be lighter. A bit too much. Maybe even lighter. 75. Yeah. Oh no. Too much. Okay, that's. Maybe I don't need saturation, I'll just back to 0. That's fine, I guess. Okay, now we need to apply the same material for the fur, and also it has edge of the carpet, which is separate object, so you need to select it. It should be, yeah, this one. Just apply the same material. I don't think that we need some UVs or stuff. Wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Not delete. Let me check. Well, probably we will need to customize some color. Well, I can just make a copy of the carpet. Do I need texture? Well, I think I don't really need. I just can customize the color of the edge for the carpet, so I'll make it lighter, if I can see it even. I don't see any. I don't see any changes. Where are you? Okay, saturation lower. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm looking on the not correct regional, like what's going on? This red line is for the fur line. So we can select fur. Okay, I can select from the list. I can assign this material, right? And it will apply just for the line for the fur, but not for the main fur. So fur created from some object. So I make a line which I apply this hair and fur. So you need to apply some material for this object so it won't be like orange or some other color, and you can see that it disappeared and now it's like normal one. Now we can customize the color of the fur. So I can turn off the apply shader, and I need some color just with the main material. Actually, we can try to assign this material. Okay, let's try. We'll see. Maybe it will be fine, and we don't need to do anything else. It's too pinky. Well, we can customize it. Well, let's try to customize the main material in the hair and fur material parameters. Maybe it will be better. I'll zoom out a little bit so we'll see more of the carpet. Okay, let's do it from the camera. I think would be better to compare with other objects. So here we have tip color, root color, that's both color for the fur. So we can, what we can do? We can make it darker. We need some color. And nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay, copy, paste. Oh yeah, and now it works. And notch, even like that, I think is good. Yeah. The default parameters for the hair and fur, they has fur variation, value variation. I usually put it into 0 because, for example, in this case, I don't need variation by the tone, by the value. I need all the same, so that's why I change it to 0. Also here a specular. I don't need a lot of reflection. It's the same like for reflection, so I don't need it. So lower gloss and lower specular, so it won't be shiny and look more like fur. But so far so good. I think that's enough. I don't want to change anything else. Okay, so what next? What next? I think we should create the grid for the cabinets for the armature. I think would be nice. We'll work with the opacity map. I found the good quality texture on textures.com site. I set the link into description so you can find it, and you can see. Well, I don't even have diffuse map here, so probably we not need it. Okay, so hi guys who just joined. Hello Olga, nice to see you too. And I'll make it. Oh, actually, yeah, I need a new material for middle part of the cabinet for sure, because different material, of course, I need different material, right? So assign new one, and let's work with the opacity map. So here, oh, this one, probably this one. Yeah, looks like opacity, so let's try it. And I need to plug into opacity color. Show the map in our cabinet, and definitely we should work with the UVV map. So I just need basic, I don't need any complicated UVs in here. Just need to make it smaller. Still too big. 200. Hey, I changed 200. Yeah, should be even smaller. So 100. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, flat, nice. That's enough. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Kidding. Okay. So color. Color. Yeah, color we should change a little bit for less saturation, maybe a little lighter. So yeah, I'll select the color. Oh, lower saturation, but you can see that I'll lower saturation and it's extremely went to the pink color. So I need to move to the right so it will be yellow again, and probably that's too much of value. I don't need that super light. Wait. Why don't I make it even more lighter? I need to make it darker, not lighter. I don't like this color. Okay, I'll keep it like that. Maybe I will change a bit. But first I will add some displacement, so we will see more detailed texture in here, more detailed material. So I will use high map, it's for displacement. I'll drag in here, and I need current displacement for the object. Now I need to drag this map for non-map slot as instance, and we'll see. Oh yeah. That's definitely a lot of displacement. I don't need that much. Okay, let me make 0 mean level, 10 max level, and come closer with pan zoom. Well, not too bad, but probably still too much. 5. And probably we will need some mean level as well, because it make it only on one side, but I want it to work for both sides, so it will push the texture inside and outside if I'll set mean level. So -5. Yeah, that's too much. So minus 2, max level 2. And keep in mind that in interactive displacement sometimes not works super good. So if you want to see real result, just make a production render. And also I need some color for these frames because it not uplight. Oh, actually it is. It is just lighter because of the light. Okay, that's fine. I'll stop render, I'll just restart it. Maybe the displacement will show better, but as you can see it looks kind of good. Yeah, I think so. And I hope in production would be also good. And I think this grid is too deep, so maybe I'll push it a little outside. I don't see details. Let me go to perspective. F3. Yeah, we can push it a little bit closer. I think it should be better. I want to see some details on the sides. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so let's do some grid for the armchair. I need this part, and also the back part, but I need to come closer. Okay. Okay, let's assign this material, and I need UVs. Well, I can copy UV from this this object, so copy, paste, paste. Well, actually we can do paste instant for the second one, in case we want to change it, because I can see the dots are smaller than they should be. So paste instance, and for the back, paste instance. Yeah, we should make it a little bigger because they are way too small, so they will be the same size. So let's change for 150, 150. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Yeah, it's instance for the cabinet, not for the armchair. Let me change back to 100. Okay, I'll delete from here. Now I need to make a copy from this one and paste as instance for the other parts. So copy, and now I can paste as instance. Now it should work fine. Okay, so 150, 150, same size. Well, we can move a bit, so the dots start from the side. I just need to go to Gizmo, and oh well, that's not that easy like I want to. I need 2 arrows to move it. Yeah, I think would be better. Yeah, nice. Okay, so flies in here. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, displacement also we need, so I can make a copy of displacement from the cabinet to copy and paste. Okay, I'll make a copy again from this side and paste as instance for the other side in case if we need to change it. So copy, paste as instance, and paste. Not this part, I need just the back with the dots, and paste as instance. Okay, let's see. Yeah, probably I will need to make it bigger, so I can change max level. Oh, that's probably too much. 5. Yeah, 5 looks good. Maybe we should increase for the cabinet too. Maybe -5 to the min level. Oh no, 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 no. Definitely not. That's not too good. -2. I think would be enough. Okay, let me check the cabinet again. I'll clear all regions so it will be easier to access. Well, actually we can increase a bit, right? So 3 maybe? 4? -3. Okay, I think that's good. All right. So, guys, how are you doing? So far, so good, or tired already? I think we should do some fast material for the wood, and then pillows. Or maybe plants. We'll see. So, wood material, I'll just select from here and move this material somewhere in other area. Now I will need some wooden texture. Oh, probably this one. I don't have much options in here. So I need to diffuse color. Oh boy. And now we need to strongly work with the color to get the same base material color as we customized at the beginning. Boom, 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 boom. So definitely we need to move to the red one. Well, probably not that much. -4. probably. What else? Saturation minus also. Oh, maybe not. And maybe lighter. So let me check how it was without texture. Yeah, we definitely need to make it way more lighter. So I want more saturation. That's not enough for me. Oh yeah, and I need move to the red color more because too yellow now. You see, I need to vary it with all these parameters to get the result that we customize with just the base colors. So more lighter, more saturation maybe. Oh, it's too much. This one is more or less like we need to get. Let me check. Yeah, maybe a little lighter. 2.2. Oh yeah, and we got it. Nice. Let's work with the reflection. So copy color correction, make it desaturated to reflection color, and work with curves. Actually, maybe not. Let me check. Maybe it already looks good. Oh, yo. Yeah, because of saturation, the wood looks pretty weird. Well, we can mix it with the color so it won't be that extremely weird, right? So I need to select material and diffuse color. I mean the influence of map on diffuse color. Still a lot. 60. Maybe I'll just... Oh, actually 60 looks better. I can lower saturation just a bit so it won't be that extremely yellow. Yeah, that looks better than it was before. Let's have a look on reflection. So diffuse level 0, and we don't need that much reflection on the wood. You can see that like super straight reflection visible on the wood. So we need to make the curve of this map more contrasted, so we'll got more black, more white colors, so we will see the wooden streaks, maybe not extremely strong, but some, so it won't be just the reflection color. Okay, where is my output? Plug into here, output, enable, point to the curves, Bezier smooth, and now we can make it contrasted. I can move somewhere into the left, maybe even more darker. Oh yeah, and now I can see some. I can come closer so you will see also. And see, way more interesting than it was before. I can make it even more darker. Oh well, not that contrasted, but some we will need, maybe not to the left, maybe to the right, so it won't be that strong. Something in the middle we need. Some nice reflection would be great. Hey guys, are you alive? I can only see one message, reached later, and that's it. Are you alive? Are you fine? Are you doing well? Are you enjoy it? If you enjoy it, you can like this video. I don't mind at all. I also will really appreciate it because that's the best way to show that you like it. Okay, and the reflection is good, so we can add some for glossiness, so I can make a copy, reflect glossiness. Also will change influence of this map immediately to 90. And yeah, this one we will need to make later. So output, oh yeah, that's what the thing that I was talking about before, because the straight line of output. So in this case, I'll just delete it and add the new one, and now I can plug in into reflection color again. So output enable some point, and we'll just won't make it contrast. I'll just lift up the color so it will be lighter, and I think would be good. Yes, doing good. Okay, that's nice to see. Of course we like it. Well, all depends. Okay, not that super light. And probably a little more contrast I will add anyway. Yeah, I think this one looks good, so let's back our color level 1. I still don't like this extremely light color. Let me back. But I need some saturation anyway. Actually, it's not too bad. Maybe I'll just lower, mix it more with diffuse, and I hope it will help, like 40 diffuse, maybe even lower. So we'll see more of reflection maps, not diffuse map. And yeah, this one looks better. Let me see this detail. Yeah, I think that's good. We can keep it. Okay, so what next? What next? Let's work with the plants, I think would be nice. So, I hope you didn't tired yet from me. Okay, plant material, I'll make a copy of it, just in case. Yeah, we will need to customize differently. Well, this one's will be similar, this one will be lighter for sure. So let's start with this plant, and well, I have some texture for it. These two models is from Megascans, and texture from the Megascans as well. I will need, yeah, this texture for this plant. I'll just need to drag it into diffuse color. Oh yeah, but not that super saturated. I need some color correction. I need lower saturation. Let me create region. Well, even like that looks way more interesting than it was before. But one more thing, I will apply immediately the opacity map because I want some detailed pieces of this plant. Okay, and let's back to the color. So a little lower saturation more. The color probably it's too greenish. We had it more yellow, so I'll move it to the left as well. Probably darker because too light for now. 0.9 could be enough. A little less saturation, even more. More to the left for the yellow color. I think we should. No, that's too much. Okay. Reflection is too strong, probably. Okay, let's add bump first, then displacement. So bump map, I need to plug into Corona bump, Corona normal. Don't forget to add gamma to input, otherwise it won't look good on your object and you will be surprised what's wrong with your object. So we don't need it, so don't forget to do that. But anyway, you will get some error if you want to do that. I need lower reflection colors, so I don't need that much reflection. Okay, let's lower it. That's good. And let's work with displacement. So I can find the map, this one, displacement. Okay, modify current displacement mode. And oh, that's not what I want. I need material editor, and I need drag this map into the now maps lattice instance, and we definitely need more of that. So 20. Let's come closer. I don't see any details. Or maybe even more. So 50. I don't see anything. Okay, let me turn off the normal map so I will see just the work of displacement. Because the one thing I see is the steams of the plant, and they are extremely fat. So I will need minus maybe 10. I want this leaf back to the ground. Oh yeah, if I increase max level, the plant looks super weird. Yeah, we don't need that much. 50. Well, on the leaf it looks good actually, but on the stems, So, and this one looks very strange. Okay, we can do next. I'll just separate the parts of the leaf stems and stuff. I want to detach this part and also this leaf because it looks really weird. Because for this part I really like how it looks like, so I need to go back to editable mesh. Element. I can select all the sleeves, probably will be easier than just teams. Okay, detach. Okay, now copy displacement. I need to select leaves and paste on it. Okay, so now we have separated displacement for the leaves. For the stems, we need it lower for sure. For this leaf, we need it lower for sure. So, well, now we can customize just for this part. So probably some 10. Actually, for the stems, maybe we don't need displacement at all. Okay, let me detach just this leaf. Detach. And for the stem, I'll just delete displacement. No. I want to keep the normal size for this part of the plant. And for this little baby, I will customize displacement. So paste the existed one that I somewhere applied. Actually, I want to lower it, but first I will customize displacement because it literally changed the size of the object. So when I will be satisfied with the result, actually I'm satisfied. I don't want to make it bigger or less of displacement. So now I can just lift it, and because I have just separated one leaf, so I can go to move tool, but move to somewhere here. I can go to here, effect pivot only, center the object, so it will be easier to work with arrows, and now I can put it down. You can see that in the viewport it's like crossing the floor, but in the render it's still somewhere in the air. That's because of displacement, because it changed its size, but I just look at the render, so it finally will be on the floor, but not in the floor, a little above, so we will get some gap and nice shadows between. Not too big. I think this one looks good, and yeah, perfect plan. I think that's enough. I don't even want to change translucency color. It looks good. This one, actually this one looks nice as well. We can apply some texture if you want to see like more detailed leaves. Oh yeah, actually we need to apply opacity map for sure. So let me select this material, make a copy. So opacity needed for sure. I need to find it. Here is it, I guess. Into opacity color. Should be fine, but we need to select it and assign new material. Oh yeah, way better. Okay, let's add some color. So diffuse map, from on the Quixel, on the Megascans, the name of the texture not diffuse, it's albedo, but albedo is for diffuse, so don't be scared about it. Okay, diffuse, the color actually not bad, maybe a little less saturation would be needed, but in general it's good. Guys, please keep your question till the end of the workshop and I will answer to all your questions. Okay. I think that's enough. I don't want to add anything more. Well, we can add some bump. Okay, that's fine. Since we started to customize it, I can add also bump. Don't see that it will be extremely visible on this specific render, but well, why not? Map, Coronal normal, add gamma to input, plug into bump. Yeah, as I said, it won't be extremely visible, but something more alive it added. Okay, well, we can fast create material for this vase because it has some patterns, so it would be nice to see it. I'll select it, I'll make a copy. Let me select, assign, and I need mask for it. So this mask was created in Photoshop with nice brushes, so in some cases you can create your own textures. As you can see, nothing complicated, just use shape of the brush, the size, and boom 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 boom, and mask is ready for your object, and it will be unique, so nobody has it. It will be just yours. Okay, so I just needed to diffuse color, but I will explain why. I want to mix, use this map as mask, and now I can mix two colors whatever I want. So mix will be fine, mix amount. Now I can set two colors which I want to. Well, the base color I can set from diffuse, so copy, mix, and this one will be instead of the black one, so I just paste into the black one. Oh well, I can make it a bit darker, maybe less saturation, even more darker. Okay, that's good. Now I can copy it. I don't need this extremely light white color because he will be like 255. As I said, the most white color can be 180. Paste in here, and I'll just make it lighter. And you can see the pattern is changed. I like this color actually. Let me select material for this vase. I'll just copy this color. Cheating in here. Okay, mix and paste. Okay, I'll just make lighter and would be perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. The base I'll make even more darker, I think would be nicer. Yeah, that's great. Okay, for this one we can also create super fast material, so I need to select it. Actually, for the handles we need the dark color. I can select okay, so I can select base material, select the base, open group because it's from two different objects. It will be easier for you to customize materials. So I need to select with control, assign new material for the handles. Actually, this one is good. I don't even want to change this color. But for this one, I'll just add maps. Also created in Photoshop. As you can see, like just brushes, nothing complicated, just few strokes and the texture is ready. So this one will be for diffuse color. But you can see the base color is not exactly what we need, so we will need to mask to customize it. Well, I can use Composite Map, for instance, plug into layer 1 the main diffuse map, create new layer. Now I will need a mask, also in Photoshop, nothing complicated. You can find these maps in the description and use them for free. Okay, layer 2 mask. This one is plugin, and now I need the color which will be inside of the base, like the base color for the layer 2. Since we have this color already, like on diffuse color, I can just select color correction or color map or whatever. You can use color, Coronal map or something. For me it's like super fast, and color correction it's the same. So you can set the color in here and just plug this map wherever you want. So I need material, copy base color on diffuse, go back to color correction and paste in it the color. Now I can plug into layer 2 mask, and there will be like background the same as it was on diffuse, but now with some strokes on it. Well, probably we will make it a little lighter, so I can go to diffuse and just increase gamma, maybe a lower saturation, maybe, but that's not for sure. Well, that's a bit too much. Yeah, looks good. For the texture, to not make it like super slight and straight, and add some more rough texture, you can use some bump, you can use some displacement to make it more clay, handmade. I found this texture on Textures.com. I use it a lot for different kind of stuff, just texture for the wall, like plaster, concrete or so. You can find something similar, but I will use this one. Maybe better displacement, but since this object likes too far, I don't think that will be big difference. Well, we'll see. Also have displacement map just in case. So color, Corona normal, add gamma to input and plug into bump. And we'll see. Let me show this map. Yeah, I think it's enough. Yeah, and you see the texture is way more interesting now with this bump than without it. Actually, for the handles we can use this normal map as well. Well, I can just move this material to the bottom and just plug this normal for it without any copy or anything. But I'm not sure that there is some UVs. So let me check. Yeah, here is no UVs. Well, we can try to add something. Oh yeah, even like that would be nicer. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't want to change any of parameters. Maybe switch to box and it will be enough. Maybe I'll increase this parameter so the width of the texture will be the same. No, more or less the same. Yeah, some visible structure in here, and that's enough. Okay, let's move to the next plan because it's like way too darker than it should be. I need to select this material. I don't need to create copy, so I just move it in free field of material editor, and let's customize it. Do I have texture? Yeah, I do have, but they are too blue. Well, let's try to do it without maps. Maybe it will work. Since it's like succulent or something, I don't think that it needs some texture. So I need just change the colors. So I need to make it lighter, but not that strong. Maybe more yellow. Maybe even more yellow, and even more yellow. Okay, more or less. Higher saturation. Oh yay, that's a bit too much. Okay, could be, but probably we need to increase amount of translucency. I think that's not enough. Oi. Well, actually this one, it looks good, but the color is too strong on translucent, so I'll lower saturation and I hope it will be enough. Yeah, definitely need to lower it and lower. And oh well, this one looks way better. Maybe lighter. Okay, let's try. Oh yeah, that's too much. Maybe not. Okay, let's increase it just in case. And lower saturation, I think would be nicer. Okay, actually that looks good. Maybe lower glossiness because it's too shiny on the top of the leaves. So glossiness 0.5, but something missing. Maybe change the reflection color. Maybe lighter. Actually not too bad, but probably not that much. Yeah, a bit lighter, and the leaves way more interesting than it was before. Probably, yeah, I need diffuse color darker. It's not enough. Yeah, this one is better. Okay, that's good. Okay, what left? Pillows. Okay, one more things, the pillows. Okay, let's create the seat pillow first. I need this material. Guys, I hope you still with me. Let's finish it. I need texture for it. I think this one would be nice. Yeah. Okay, let me move into the field, diffuse. But probably we should customize Falloff first and then color. The texture is quite silky, so we can make quite silky Falloff. The way how you can create it, like switch the colors in Falloff, and you can see the light part will be in front, and the dark would be not to 90 degrees. So 90 degrees will change to white color, not to the black color like used to, and it will be lighter, everything else will be darker. And we can create something with curves. Okay, that's too much of light. I can move this point to the top. Well, we need more of the dark, so Bezier corner, I can move this curve somewhere here. Yeah, that's a bit better. I got more of the dark color. Oh well, that's a bit too much of the white. I can wider this point. No, and change right to Bezier corner and move here. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to get. You can see like strong contrasted gradient, maybe a bit too much of the white color. Well, I can well, we can change it with the color because it won't be like white. Now we can customize the main color of the pillow. So I definitely need to make darker. Color correction, advanced, 0.7. Oi, that's a lot of that's a lot of saturation. Okay, probably even lower. 0.6, 0.5. Well, could be. Okay, let's try with Falloff. So remember that the dark one will be on the bottom, not on the map 2, not on the map 1. So diffuse, it will be change our white color. Okay, it will be lighter. That's too dark for this part, but now we can plug into map 2. This one we can make even more darker, I think. 0.3. 0.3, not bad. I'll just make lower saturation. Extremely strong contrast. Maybe we don't need even that strong, so I can change a little bit curve so it will be a bit less contrast. Yeah, this one I like more, but I also want to make this map a little lighter. Actually, we can mix this map with the color because as I can see the texture of it like super strong. I don't need that super visible, and actually is too big. We need to make it smaller, just a bit, not too strong. So I'll select bitmap, tiling, just a bit, maybe 1.5, 1.5 should be enough. Oh yeah, that's enough. Okay, and mix with the color, but I won't mix in the base material. I will mix in Falloff, because if I'll mix with diffuse, the influence of Falloff will disappear, and I want influence of Falloff, but I don't need that much strong influence of the map. And actually, okay. That's the texture, I think. Yeah, I don't like this. It's not tiled. You can see that some points are lighter, some points are darker. We can cut it so it won't be that strong. You need to apply for crop and placement, go to view image, and yeah, this part I want to cut. Oh, I can cut on the sides as well, just a bit, so the texture will be more or less in the same tone, in the same gamma. Okay, and now I need to mix with the color. So I don't need mix with the white and black, so I'll select color from the texture. So it will be the same. Same with the black one from the dark map. Okay, now we can set some parameters. For example, influence of the map just for 80% and 80% here. Probably I will make this color a little lighter. Hey, apply. Yeah, this one a little lighter and I think would be enough. Oh yeah, maybe less saturation and more lighter. I think would be nice. Yeah, looks good. Looks really good. Okay, let's move on to the next pillow. I need texture. Took from some site with the pillows, just texture of the pillow, so we can use it. And well, the same. We'll start with Falloff, diffuse. I don't even want to change the curves. It looks good. Let's work with color. Oh yeah, the color we need to customize for sure. So color correction, advanced, gamma lower, less saturation, and into yellow color, I think. Oh no, no, just a bit. Okay, just slight parameters. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I think we can work with that. So map 1, map 2. This one just for the dark one, and the next one will be for the light one. So dark one will probably make darker. Yeah, we can do that. So 0.6. Hey, I want to go out from pan zoom. Yeah, this one dark I can make even more darker, so you will see a stronger difference, but well, not that strong probably. Oh yeah, this one looks great. This pillow, I think just a bit too much of the color, so I can select it again, and I'll connect color correction. Well, I wanted to connect between, haven't succeed. One more time, and I'll just a little lower saturation because too much color. I was look, and now I can see that bit too much, so lower. Okay, let me check. Yeah, and a little bit to the right for the yellow curl, just a bit. Well, for one, not two even. Okay, that's good. And the last pillow. But first I want to add some same texture on the table because, well, we already customized this material, so I don't think that we need anything for that, but just apply. So select from the armchair, select this part, assign. Also inside part there are different materials, so I can select from the table, select frame is already selected, and assign. And we can copy displacement from armchair, so copy, select middle part and paste, and that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, last pillow, and I think we can finish it. For the cup, there are nothing complicated, so you can use the mask like we did for this vase and set different colors. So on the bottom will be lighter, on the top will be darker, so nothing complicated. And for these bumps, you can plug in noise map, for example, on the bump, but you need to change the size, probably will be way smaller, and you will get these bumps on the cup. So pillow, I don't see, where is it? Okay, here is it. I don't think we won't do anything like super complicated. I can even use the same map as we use for the seat pillow. I can just grab Falloff. Well, we can try. Actually, I can try and use all this thing. Well, probably not all of... that's not what I wanted. I wanted with Falloff. But probably we will need to switch the colors in Falloff, so it won't be silky. Or maybe easier to customize. Oh well, silky actually looks cool. That's not what we needed, but sure, why not? I just need to change the color like it was before, but looks cool, why not keep it? If you want to make more velvet, just change the curve so it won't be that thick, just a normal curve, and switch the color black on the top and white on the bottom, and it will be more violet. But well, I actually like it. I just want to change the color of it. So here will be paste and paste, and this one lighter, less color, and what we can do, we can add some texture for the bump, for example, since we're not customizing violet materials, so we can use this texture. It's from texture.com, you can find it. I added to description, but I use it a lot on different workshop. I like the pattern of it, and just plug into bump. We'll see how it looks on the object. Well, a bit too big, a bit too strong, so tiling 2, well, 2 is too much, 1.5, even less, 1.2, 1.2, okay, and less intensity of the bump, so 0.5, and it looks cool actually. I don't want to change anything else. Well, you can add some dirty maps, you can use composite, add some fingerprints or so to make it even more complicated, but it looks good. I don't want to change it. One thing I would add, the same bump for this pillow, because it's like super silky. Since this one is silky, this one is not, so we need some texture on the bump. So I need to select this material and I'll copy texture for the bump and plug into bump for this pillow. And amount of bump a little lower, so 0. Now we can do the same, 0.5 for example. Oh, maybe even more, 0.6, 0.7. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let me have a look on the whole picture. Do we need to add something? Yeah, we can add some sharp, for example, and we'll start final render. Sharp here, sharp here, sharp. I want less of blur, so the picture will be more sharp and more sharp. It's like super fast post-production with more detailed picture. I think that's enough. Okay, one last fast view. And I think we're done. We did a great job today. I hope you enjoyed. You can prepare your questions. I'll start final render now. And in a while we'll see the final result. 3000. Well, we can start. Let me add some denoise, Corona high quality, and render. So guys, if you enjoyed this masterclass, we will have in the future way more master classes, workshops where I'll show you different situation of interior, like closet rooms, different kind of lighting, different kind of material, different kind of type of rooms like bedrooms, kitchen, living rooms. So you will see and find a lot of information. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, you can subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of these classes. And also I will appreciate if you like this video, but if it's not enough for you to learn just from workshop, we also have a big intensive course of the visualization for beginners, and not only for the people who want to learn more deeply, more detailed, more intense, and know way more stuff. We have course. It will start soon, November 14, I suppose. I don't see any date in here, but should be. There will be 4 weeks of intensive work. We will create this beautiful interior. We'll do not only lighting and materials, we also do and build all this interior by modeling it. Well, not of course all of the picture, all of the pieces of the furniture in here. Some of them they will be ready-made, and we will learn how you can customize it for a specific task. If you have ready-made model and you need to put it in your interior, but you need to customize it somehow, so we'll learn it as well. We'll do modeling, we'll do lighting. I will start from very basic for the people even who never opened 3ds Max. You can join this course, and I will start it from the very beginning of how to interface works, what buttons we have, what function we will use, how to use different tools, main tools, more difficult tools, from the scratch till the very end. I will show you all the process. I will help you with all the details, because we have strong support in the chat, like closed group, where you can ask any of the questions. If you have any of issues, I can help you to handle it, and there will be not me, there will be other guys who will help you with any complications that you will have, or advices or anything, and during the course we will help you to fix it all and improve your work. So if you never learn 3ds Max, it will be good for you. If you learn some of 3ds Max and want to improve, it will be good for you, because I will tell you the basics, and probably if you learn by yourself, you definitely miss some important details which are really important in the work, and on this point you'll just stop and not able to move forward. Though in this case will be great for you as well, because I will show you all the details, and you can jump from this point to the next level. And also, if you already did some project, and the same, it's not something you want to improve, but you don't know the basics. The basics are important. The technical stuff are important. It's not super important, but better to know them than not know them. So if you know that in this case I can apply these parameters and I will get this result, it will be easier for you to work on your own project, as you can see. So we will work on this interior, we will build it from the scratch, from the plan. We will work on all the details I will show you, and point on the important stuff that you should know. We will work hard on the lighting. I will show you all the tools of the lighting. We will work with materials. Of course, you can see that here a lot of different materials that you can learn how to customize it. And support. We have really good support where you can find all the questions for all the answers for all your questions. Antonina sent you a link into the chat, so you can read this page by yourself to see the details, what you will learn, what you will do, what kind of work you will get in your portfolio when you will finish it. Of course, if you work hard, because if you won't work and just watch the webinar, of course you won't get anything. So if you want to result, you need to work, and you should join and go through all the project of the work, to see and feel by yourself, by your hands, by your mouse button, which you need to click, which buttons you shouldn't click, to get rid of some issues, some errors and stuff, and get what you want to get. You can read about our team. We on this industry like very long time, more than I think 7 years already, or maybe even more. We have course for beginners, which I provide and teach you how to start working 3D. Here you can see the program. So we'll start with very basic, with interface. We'll go through the all parts of modeling, of lighting, materials, textures, how to customize your render, how to create different frames of your interior, which frame you should choose, what kind of angle of camera you should pick for each of the frames. Of course, we'll do some post-production in Photoshop, and then you finally will be satisfied with your result, and you will like, oh my god, did I create this kind of cool work by myself? And I'm sure you will be really excited with your own work. So if you want to join, we have a special price for the guys who was on this workshop. So you can apply, say that I was in workshop, I want a specific special price for myself to join this course, and our beautiful Anastasia will talk with you and give you a special price and answer for your questions if you will have it, and help you to join for this course. If you're not sure, you also can apply. It's not like you applied and you already on the course. No, you will talk with our beautiful Anastasia, and she will explain how we'll work on this course, how it will goes. If you have any issues or not sure, should you join this one or not join, or what should you do, you can also apply, ask questions, and then decide if you want to join this course or not, because this one will be the last one in this year. The next one will be in the next year, probably in the March, April, or even later. So if you want to learn now, learn intensive, and in the new year we will be like more confident in 3D, it's like perfect time to join it and learn how to do that. So we have chart support, where you can find a lot of information. You can communicate with your course mates, you can communicate with us with anytime. We're trying to reply really fast in a few minutes, in the day, in the night, in the morning, when we're able to. So you can feel that we are there for you, so you can learn fast and not stop on some point and move forward to the next step. We will have 16 live online classes. There will be 4 lessons per week. It will be online like today. Workshop, we will do the same on the course, well, I mean the same online, so you can answer your questions during the classes, and I will answer you if you want me to show you something, how to model something, how to create something. I also can help you. And also I will check all your homeworks every day during weekdays, so you can go to the next step or do some corrections, change it, upload it again. I will check it, and you will do next step of your homework. So I hope it's clear. If you want to learn fast, learn good quality, if you want to learn how to create good quality renders for your future project, you should join, and I will show you how you can do that. So as I said, for the guys who was on this workshop, we have special price since we just opened start for this course. It's like first workshop in the whole cycle. So for early applying, there will be special price, so you can join, and then we will study and teach. I will teach you, you will study all of this together. Here you can find the works of our students who was in the previous courses, and that's all made by themselves. And also you can read their reviews and to make sure that it's exactly what you want to. But anyway, as I said, you can apply and talk with Anastasia and decide if you want to join or not, or if you already want to join, already want to work hard and create super cool stuff, just apply and we will help you to join. In the end, when you will finish your work, your final render, you will get diploma from us, which you can be proud of, that you finished your work. If you have any questions, also you can click in here and we will help you to answer on them. Okay, so let's back to our render. I will see the stats. Okay, the stats is good. I'll check your questions. Let me see all the details. Yeah, the quality, I love this render. I hope you enjoy it as well. If you enjoy it, you can like this video, and I will see that you really like it. Well, influence of the wooden texture could be a little more, so the wooden texture will be more visible, but everything else looks cool. You can finish also the cup and your work will be perfect, and you can try all these tricks by yourself on the scene that I applied to description. And let's go to your questions. So, where's my YouTube? Hey, could you tell us PC specification that you have looks like a beast? Yeah, I can show you even. So, I have Ryzen 9 and 64 gigabits of RAM and some GPU. I don't remember which one I have in here, but that doesn't mean that you have to have the same like super strong PC. If you have some, you can try to work on it, and in the future, if you will be sure that you want to work in 3ds Max, then you can update your PC to more stronger, powerful computer, and the speed of the render will be way faster. The speed depends on CPU, so, and the RAM. Well, also important, the better to have from 16 at least. The more you have, the best, but it doesn't mean that you have to 128. Even 65 for me is enough. As you can see, I do the rendering, I do stream, I do also for the course recording of the video, so it takes a lot of I forgot the word, a lot of resources of the computer, so I need a strong and powerful PC, because otherwise it will be like super slow and you will be like, oh yeah, when will be the next step, I'm already bored, why it's so slow. So I need it for the work. So for you it can be lower and it will be enough. Thank you so much for sharing knowledge with us. You're welcome. I hope you like it. I learned so much through your channel. Now, as I said, we have a lot of tutorials, so if you still haven't subscribed, join and there will be more. Hi from Nigeria. Hello. In future video, can you show how to make fingerprints on pillow fabrics? Yeah, sure, I think there will be some, but in some previous webinars I sure that I have used somewhere of it, but sure, I'm sure there will be more. But it's not complicated, you just do the same, for example, like we did with Composite Map, where it was, I think this one, so you just apply mask and apply the color and the result will be the same, just maybe some curves on fingerprints, so they will be more or less visible, but nothing complicated, the same composite map. But yeah, I'm sure there will be more of fabrics in the future and I will use it. We will send our practice, kindly tell our mistakes in any views. I'm not so sure way it goes. If you ask about the course, yeah, of course I will change all the mistakes and try to improve your work. How do you zoom into the camera view without changing the perception of space? It's a 2D pan zoom. I can stop my render since it's already 3% and it's enough. I have short K for 2D pan zoom. I use this one and I can zoom in, zoom out in the camera. You can find it into the plus and here 2 pan zoom mode. So activate it, zoom in, zoom out and go out from 2 pan zoom mode. So when you don't see anything outside of your frame of your camera, that means you out of the zoom. If you can see it, that means you are in pan zoom. And also check here. So it shows how many percents you zoom in and zoom out. And you can customize shortcuts. Shortcuts is always good. Hi, is this possible to do realistic render like this in Reno? Actually, I have no clue. I never work in Reno, so probably not sure. I don't know, sorry. I know 3ds Max, I know Maya, but not Reno. Please, can you show us how to make classic stairs without using railcone? Well, if there will be some situation in our workshop, of course I will show you, but usually you should use some details and then array it, probably. Like you have array tool and it will help you to make a copy with the height, and it will help you to copy all your objects one by one, for example. I'm not sure if you exactly this asking, or you asking just model some classic stairs. If you need to model some classic stairs, you need some preview. If you need just stairs, you can use array. You can well, different kind of, if you need to rotate, you can rotate it. If you need to make a different copy, you can set the amount between preview, and you can see it create a lot of copies of your object. Well, probably it was a bad idea to copy the pillows, and also you can change the height and see it will be kind of height of your stairs. If you need to move it somewhere, you also can move it. So ask more specific question, because well, yeah, I was thinking of build a PC with the same horizons, so it's nice to see the potential it has on rendering with Coronal. Yeah, it really good. Irena is the best. Thank you. Slava Ukraini, Героям Slava. Any tutorial on wrapping for just decorative model in furniture? Yeah, I think we will do some then where we will customize some unwrapping, but I think they should be like super small and specific scene, like without a lot of objects. So we will work on wrapping. So yeah, sure, we can do it. It's not complicated at all, just need to get the logic. But also we will do a lot of unwrapping on the course with different kind of object. The next course will be, as I said, it will be in March or April, so next year, somewhere in spring, I suppose. Thank you so much. Love what you are doing. Thank you, I appreciate it. You can click here to like it even more, so I will see it. Great work, thank you, love your work and watch every video of yours. Thank you, and come to the next one. So I hope you enjoyed this workshop and the result that we got. I hope I will see your works after you will do it by yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next workshop. See you, have a nice evening, day, night, morning, whatever you have, and bye bye.